speaker at the Krataba.
No, sir, Krataba, come they buy. And any answer. Sikamenti, almost postponing indefinitely. If you mind what is happening in Ghana right now, let's put politics aside and call a spade a spade. Because you may be a course nas and Koso Persecufado Mrakli. Because I've been in Parliament from this is my third term. Maintaining penny Samuda. Say Parliament, Deca Parliament, arrears, a parlier to extend say a branch of says you be scanning into me, a being a tomb, and then 21st, and one I'm named Abana Dinkomo, 21st October, Yamudiabe, and Pine Puni, boss, release Emra. At what point I was speaker first let him know Cassis Kent no Montibiba? Oh, no, sir, Sabia, and Samudia, Memabahe, Sabi, no Crabua, Nam de Tuga. No. Yeah, however, near day at the Sadia to a buying say, on release Sika and Franco Parliament. It's not only Parliament. NDC ministers, so come back studio one back on Marco Samoa and Kabehu de Mikan. One Casa ministers now we NDC for the crowd. They are suffering. Releases are not going. Uko Ghana Armed Forces, their releases are not going. Immigration releases are not going. Fire service, prisons, things are not moving. And they are suffering. But won't make one once. So by the letter, the speaker said, first one, reasons beyond his control. Why do you limit those reasons to financial reasons? Dear, a woman I may country one. Then there's a 1 year we name the only more than the speaker. Oh, you name the eka. Now, say Sabia, I'm not speaking in particular reference to letter B. The Americans, the parliament, you call recess. The best soon says, Yabam, the Santum, because. That's what you think. New date, yeah, Abbey. That's what you think. That is what it is. Speak to any parliamentarian. No, but that's what you think. And all of us must speak up because you see, Parliament no independent too. And a Parliament no, yeah, Kwakwa Shemra. Minoka say we are living in a country. No serious country will have their Minister for Defense, position vacant for over a month. But you can't appoint a Minister for Defense now. Why? Because Parliament is not in session. Parliament never speaker receive approve refer the relevant committee, but Parliament is not in session, and so they are not able to even appoint a defense minister. Look at the rising insecurity in this country. Sampa yenuanum ewu. The esi won kwanta. The esi wa benyiri over 23,000 Korea refugees. 10,000 call Burkina Faso, 13,000 Equatorial refugees or Ivory Coast. What's in penny Samuda? What a penny name? What's in penny Ghana hada? Bokonsem Yenkan on the rising insecurity, Galamsey a site, almost site to go a two AK-47 a man for the militia for a bow more and who buying a womu Galamsey site for a simu in Sio Sonia de a blue water gas a mumra come and face us. Ubeko drugs, a whole sophisticated criminal, cartel in Galamsey. These are the kind of situation we are dealing with. Now, see, for over a month and a half, we shouldn't have a defense minister. Are we a serious country who takes our defense seriously? Look at all the security threats around us in the Sahel. Niger, Mali, Burkina, DC or Ivory Coast. Look at the rising tensions in Togo. Please. We should get a little bit more serious in this country. And this is a bamboo did grow. Say, I mean, a boy, I hope I mean, a man, some yentino, yentu be sakeke. A defense ministry, it is not education or sanitation or communication. And what I say to me, they are trying to crack bamboo. We need to be open up to us. Say, we never be measured so now. The finance minister himself has his hands full. This is the most sophisticated ministerial job. Because in some countries, economic planning and finance. Ahani akabum ba kwa manipa ba. Now so one here no so and some here defense so. How effective would that be? So please, let's take some serious decisions. And to know whatever is preventing them from releasing funds to Parliament and to me appoint to defense minister no. Yenka ho asem no munye de se, no munye de fata. I see. Enti dabe namboko. The committee we have decided, and some of us leading strongly, is that the Ghana Armed Forces, politicians be ede omo sabegu omo achi akọ force nkofu bi anye qualified egu omo so because omo no nkasa yeah politics here they don't get involved, they are professionals so we will institute a monitoring and audit mechanism no yeah they monitor every recruitment not only in Ghana Armed Forces, in every security service. As ranking member I will ensure that is done, and you be monitor I say standards no one advertising no sa pepe and will be a woman funny be an ekura, we will audit it so that the integrity of the requirements will not be compromised. Near insulate the sanctity and competency of our security agencies from political abuse. And you know your best monitoring and auditing. If you see for now the picture be a producer, Mr. Pass and Kumu Enibi. Na womo enfan tumfoni so asen oba asen da man ye wo enclave about 7 adjoining communities yakan bom aye obia ewo ne independent chief there, but we are all close together, so we have that alliance. And at secondary school Adankwamai secondary school no bra ye pa mahine madam fu bi sa be not ya se twum yene ne konkura se ko pa mpeniko for chewansa wo de wo maba e took kan ko do to box and say etumi enrollment e ko Adankwamai SHS yene me no ka say Adankwamai SHS is a category B school and one of the highest performing secondary schools in Asin South. Swapa ebubu atitia pansamo and Korea Babeko school, they don't even have where to put their bags, they don't have where to sit, they don't have where to study. And so abey abasu ye ni ediama ofre peni bia osi freeway and you know Adankwamai secondary school me no ka say mbofra no ani adutu akọ omani adutu ato mu nsemu asabri awofo kra de wo makọ ho a omkohu the devastation wo ho a omse da bi we de entumi enfe month na ha enu nti esan de makọ ba bi foforo. It is terrible. Minister for Education so Honorable Haruna Idosu me madam for the picture no I me jama Mr. Kisi Yeboa Mr. say obebo modern na Wama etefui etumi.
Bengazi, can we take a look at the school now? Okay.
In fact, answer film. Now, no, the stopgap measure may as me see school down KCB pa about 24 units block Edema GHS I know what that nearby community. So what I'm urging the school management to do is in the meantime, no, we use her. I also got them a bus. Until we to me the students at them every studies. Name Danny Horner swap we are trying to find some makeshift facility for them to have somewhere they can sit and eat. But in Manumuya there must be an emergency construction of 24 unit classroom block or even minimum 12 unit classroom block is okay. And to be able to get them a befitting dining hall and Mofra 21st century learners betumi atena ho adidi na omakuma
na school ni.
Oh yes na adwegu osam
aba
school na adwegu osam
na ma draw education minister attention to this.
Oh yes that friend GES Director General Professor Davis aware. You see, but the sad thing is that politics be a echo school ho crisis we buy a crown NDC for nya awakening be say yemfa politics in tonchen ni enka humu enya adwuma. Can you believe say nipa miense bi was school ha ye wa bam as deputy minister? I know very well say nipa we NDC for, but we were working professionally. Promotion ba the son on wonya position bi say dem obi anya eni nya school na onne so ma ban ba and we matro let be unfounded facts, lies, and we concord to their headmaster ho be 2 months ni without giving the headmaster any hearing. No, we more interdicting be permanent. We more koye remu so a we more ehun hwe we more real estate ni so a enso ayi twan. And so the school is facing double jeopardy. The school has been run down by a storm. At the same time, no, we don't have a headmaster at school or coordinating these emergency crises. And I don't know how NDC want to mismanage our education system, but I am NTimFordjou will not allow them, because sometimes they bottom sika. This school, I am very passionate about it. And Dankwamai Secondary School, I am passionate about it, because a bra me was same secondary school. No bian person be called Dankwamai. Nobody wanted to even go there. The number of people are not me secondary school no more Dankwamai. No more 50, but they are over 1,000. Anything you say,
in the sense when I didn't so pass.
Oh, go 2 weeks ni. Go 2 weeks ni. And then just a DC in Swa, one more release over 10 million a man so. You would 10 million a year. So NDC, same way, or same way, Senka SCO MPP, a buying so, pencil, and a secondary school, the music category B school. Yatiti a boy room, and nanom akambo muda mine in Swayem in Yesi, a Saint Cran, Chichiwari, Yabua, and Chinaso, Domiabra, at Atobiasi in Akahon, near Tuniachi Chris School, a doom pempens, who say, Ayakono, na Edriegu, na Boafubiama, Obia in any. I am using this medium to draw the attention of the Minister for Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, and the Director General, Professor Davis, say, baby, I didn't drone, because I same mine, yes, you're Ghana for Dankwamai Secondary School, Ghana for Obawa, you find all tribes as part of student, and Crown 4, I before, a chin 4, Bono 4, a half 4, more pa. So, Enna, be a tribe will be out until you say for one. We have all kinds of tribes there. We are part of the education system. You're making releases. Get fund administrator. This is the time you must make emergency releases. Now the fund has been uncapped. This is the time I will say prioritize education and not pay education lip service. Until no say I can say school. Mpenifo amabubo mudin nyina senka mo baby mo fancy bi echo say school and nka adwiri agu na ya draw my attention enka enye America na mo de mo abeko but mo baby ni wonti mo fancy bi ni wonti asem Adankwamai should suffer this way. Adankwamai SHS omahine me nyi umre ni nyina.
But this is very worrying. School for no say I shall say placements or much as
oh yes
to we know.
Continue students, teachers don't know what to teach these students.
It's better we talk about this more because no,
it's very distressing.
And Kolano sabe call through this very well. The parents be na yadin the buy call wa. Udu upo yembe show.
Oh yes.
Udu upo yembe show. Yebeshe Ghana Education Service for where the this idea. Na get fund say no be see anything.
But o man say me who say roof na sem frama na tu susano. But doors ni ade no so na say honorable Reverend
Bibia Gregu we share picture na.
Yeah.
When we even want
because doors no windows na say as if it's uncompleted and
oh no, we no as no way these are just two of the pictures.
Yeah, like me can building now you're painting
this particular
white
one.
And green.
Oh, this particular one.
Yeah.
Nina.
Gazi, mame. Pictures, other pictures, right?
Nina. So,
wow.
Oh.
But that's very bad.
But what I'm saying is that some of the building, the crackers are boss of from pa, any because said the walls ne crampo ne be a driagunu. There's not much you can do about it, except for total reconstruction.
State wo mu die nyanti no say yade a Ministry of Education ye wo fancy bi omo betumi ahye na ni manim ya
get fund
omo betumi adi wujuma because nkwa omo be ko school enche bia o
next week
omo be ko enche bia ti Kotu state we na wana yese oba school so disappointing ade na obesu ni nyina akra beti woni so iti yes get fund mo diana muntu wana mo man no obosi we say you said that echo get fund so near pe ho asem kan.
Oh yes, so asem no see I mesane de ma wo.
But when any positive
see ya so dia we obi ayi nani
da because so be in near what the choir no feedback benaba
no bianca
to the man when can we
oh the main person dear mabobono is enough so dear mabobono is enough now did and say yeah you did no also for a very long time I don't talk about education matters if you have noticed and to know say
is it because who free one or free ministry who say Joanna mine more ye no and yet to the satisfaction and I gonna for painting I want to make us about education be nana.
Oko fast mama.
Me fast my
baby. I read you. Juma one kasa my assessment and out of 10 say na be my.
Me assessment. I can't assess Ghana for be assess. Oh man.
Na so yes nchire nkan fo ne ho. Na so what to me aba be fa ewumasua wa bra na 2015 nipa 2% pe na op2 anu mutumi kan okromu ha only 2% grade year 2 yes it will be pager before a be free office na yen ka 38% enye where we want to get to but we've taken it from 2% of people's reading are P2 to 38 bra World Bank for be kan say bibi memu ha learning poverty 88% meaning say wo fa nkola di mfiedu e di gina ho a emudu ofa 10 e di gina wa ba ko pe e betimi akenkan ye phonics based approaches training a teacher for the material be mu e implement intervention with USAID and other partners no ye measure national standards 2022 2023 2024 about 54% of people at the age of 10 were able to read. So 6 out of 10 are able to read in Ghana, whereas in other neighboring countries, only 1 out of 10 is able to read. This particular area, you can particular school. Basa yede ama wom okwo nkonwa yede ama wom na ohwe said yatumi assess the entire face of the school and infrastructure wo ho aya kono ama obia person ba ho in fact answer from senkofu ya ba be no abatu 20 jemu a say e mo free eni edutu aka wo mu nsemu a wo mu hu de omu ye Minister for Education, Director General GES, Administrator Get Fund, Esremo, Muntramoni, MAHA, Adankoman SHS, Mumwaye, emergency classroom block, we in your fin tender, we emergency situation, Moamu contractor back on source in Nomra. No, I don't have any interest in that. Obia Osha between I appointed no Nomra within a short time, let them have the construction done.
Okay, it's school no inside me. I cried that's a staff common room.
Maybe a blackboard
part of the kitchen.
Okay, okay.
And the dining.
And from an pasosano.
A pasono na a jury from being so good. And the workers of Koboso and then are the Koboso. And so it's total reconstruction.
But I am when I must see school down.
Was that school down there? And I never heard various governments have.
I know, but
them pension any ni ba ho because na obiampo nko.
But you say the so to ye kan mabreso na musiye.
Oh no, as for I don't want to go into say we they see. But what I'm saying is that we have all come together and built this school and Adriagu and you know but state ayo mo no wo mo na wa bam omo mra emeboaye because enkura e wa ha enye nkura ketwa. Sometimes there was one particular time I had to buy the mattresses just to make sure that best school that's the back to one incentive
she said a block
okay you be this later. The contractor and Ankasa should be held responsible. No first explanations in brain na mobile parliament da ben Reverend
na parliament no omabo mako mawia e beba beko